Today let's talk about prognostic implications of heart failure rehospitalization in adults with congenital heart disease and clinical benefits of medical therapy. The risk factors for heart failure rehospitalization and the effect of guideline-directed medical therapy are poorly understood in adults with congenital heart disease. We aim to describe the outcomes of heart failure hospitalization and to assess the clinical benefits of guideline-directed medical therapy for heart failure. Coming to methods, we conducted a retrospective cohort study of adults with congenital heart disease hospitalized for heart failure at Mayo Clinic from 2003 to 2023. Cox proportional hazard models were used to determine the predictors of heart failure rehospitalization and all-cause mortality, and to assess the association between death and guideline-directed medical therapy, as measured by the Heart Failure Collaborative Score. Coming to results, of the 324 patients, 164 were rehospitalized for heart failure and 149 died. The 10-year cumulative incidence of rehospitalization was 75.8%, and the 10-year survival rate from mortality was 47.3%. Chronic kidney disease and Fontan physiology were associated with heart failure rehospitalization. Heart failure rehospitalization within 1 year was associated with nearly a threefold increased risk of mortality. The Heart Failure Collaboratory Score was associated with a lower risk of all-cause mortality in the subgroup of patients with reduced ejection fraction. In conclusions, among adults with congenital heart disease hospitalized for heart failure, half of the patients were rehospitalized for heart failure. Rehospitalization within 1 year of the index heart failure hospitalization was associated with mortality. The use of guideline-directed medical therapy for heart failure was associated with improved survival in patients with reduced ejection fraction.